Cryptoslo, cryptocurrency news and investing.
Cryptoslo, no crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Xenophobia. 2 million wallets on BSC. All right, let's take a look. All right, let's talk about it. I am going to share with you my alpha strategy for Zen tonight. I shouldn't do this, but you know, you like, you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now for all the latest crypto news and investing. So let's get into it. Let's talk about BSC. First and foremost, the thing about Zen on ETH is ETH gas will always cost X amount. Therefore, Zen will intrinsically have more value than it does on Polygon or BSC. So the question is, how can you make out on BSC? How can you make out on ETH? Now, this strategy would apply to any 3 of the chains. Okay, so as we can see, the bots have just had a heyday with this, and they're still botting, they're still going. It's never ending. The number keeps changing. Okay, so price pretty much just crashed. And going over to PancakeSwap, let's do my Zen. So from 3 or 4 wallets, it's worth, drum roll please, $1.18 and dropping. Okay, so the question is, what am I going to do? What is the alpha? Come on, Slow, tell us. All right, here is the alpha. The alpha is everyone is focused on managing all these wallets, doing all this craziness, when ultimately this is about adoption. Jack made that clear in his voice call, number 1. Number 2, this is about king of the hill. What do I mean by that? That means the guy with the most tokens. Think of Shiba. That guy that bought $8,000 worth, and he made $5.6 billion or something absurd, just completely absurd. So the question is, how can you get more Zen than everyone else for the least amount of money? Well, it's actually much simpler than what you think it is. The secret is, drum roll please, adding liquidity. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. Adding liquidity? Why would I add liquidity to something that just went straight into the toilet? Well, you add liquidity because as this goes down, you get more Zen. Okay, so you put in $100 worth of liquidity on both sides. Okay, and I'm saying using this strategy, you'll always find the bottom, number 1, and you're always going to get the max tokens possible. Okay, so you add liquidity, the price goes down, it rebalances, you have more Zen, you have less BUSD, USD, BNB, whatever pair you're going to do. Based on what I'm seeing with the trading and the size of the pools, you're better to go with the primary asset, and that would be ETH or WBNB. So what's my strategy? My strategy is very simple. I will add $100 of liquidity on both sides and wait. Every time this ticks down another full decimal, okay, so a 10x, I'll add another $100 worth of liquidity. Okay, it ticks another 0. I'll add another $100 of liquidity. How low can this go? This can go to 18 zeros. Okay, the problem with Zen is it commands a lot of attention, and who knows how long it's going to be until people give up, and then it reverses and starts to get some price action because people get tired of minting and all this monkey business. So basically, like right now, I'm looking at the price. Okay, there's 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 1, 7. Okay, so in your spreadsheet, you're going to want to track when you add your LP. Okay, so you can keep track. All right, And remember, this can go to 18 decibels. And then we're going to take this and divide it by 10. Okay? Right? My XLP add would be at the next 0 added on, another 10x. Okay? So basically, I could go as deep as 18 decibels, and then I'm at 1 trillion% if this thing ever gets price appreciation or other things happen. So that's it. That is the super alpha that I'm sharing with you. I'm not going to mint. I'm not going to mint anymore. You're chasing it by minting it, and it's actually the least efficient way to get more coins. Okay? So again, I'll bookmark this site. I'll keep an eye on the price, and then I will add liquidity on PancakeSwap. Okay, go over here to liquidity, add liquidity, BNB, Zen. Okay, and then you'd hit add liquidity. All right, 3.7 thousand. Okay, and then I would add liquidity, and then the trading fee. Now, here's another thing to keep an eye on. The trading fees are much less on BSC than they are on the 1% pool on ETH. So again, but the idea of this is I don't want to waste a bunch of time. Okay, Jack? Now, there could be dApps and things that get built around it, but he basically said this is about adoption. He wants 100 million users. And 100 million users, this will have value. Okay? But again, I just take this, I divide it by 10. Okay? And then you could just set this up to just keep scaling in. But you're like, Slow, I'm losing value. You are in the short term, okay? You are in the short term. Because remember, I'm only adding liquidity if I lose a 0, okay? Is that right? 305, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So let's see if it's smart enough to, yep. Gotta bust this out. I don't even know if Excel goes that far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh boy, 13 decibels. Then it goes into like scientific notation. But you get the idea. So tonight, I add my liquidity. I make sure that I mark what the price is. And I wait for it to continue to drop and go to nothing. Because that's what I want it to do. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, this will work on any of the chains. Doesn't really matter which one. That's it. That is the alpha. On another note, if you didn't watch my video, watch my other video. Elephant.Money is having a liquidity drive on BuySwap with 24K in prizes. And 3 random winners will be picked. And then the top 3 will get 10, 5, and 3,500 BUSD. So check out my other video on Elephant.Money. Elephant.Money is on BSC. It's one of the fastest growing dApps, the Binance Smart Chain. With that being said, like, subscribe. As always, this is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking.